Hello friends and welcome back to episode 5 of our Royal Court playthrough. I assume if you watched all 5 you know which game we're playing and what we're doing by now, but in case anyone new is joining us, we are playing as King Fread of Prussia. He was not always a king, he started out as a lowly duke and he's worked his way up here clawing his way to the top. We are managing to create ourselves a nice little inventory of artifacts here. He already has the headgear on. A tiny but elegant inscription runs on its side, dedicating it to my beloved Gerkis. That is our second wife. You know, everyone dedicates their crowns to their second wife. In our hand we have the axe, the problem solver, our family motto on the side of it, and lastly we have our chainmail here. Our chainmail is known for its quality but has little decorative pieces to it, which I like. Our antiquarian is Gerkis, also our lover, you know, ties in, she tries to do more for us. Unfortunately she is a fornicator, which I didn't realise. That's why it's constantly asked us if we wanted to, I guess, imprison her. So there's that. Plans for this playthrough at this moment is going to be to take Courland. My plan for this playthrough was a light-hearted look at some of the new features that came with this DLC, which is what I think we've done. I'm going to stop this at 5 episodes. And if people do enjoy it, if there's a good response to it, if it gets a decent viewership, I can continue this onwards. I will keep the saves and they will be there. The interaction that I so desire when I do any sort of recording, I will put in from this point onwards, so anything you say in this episode will be implemented by the next one. But our plan, this episode, we are going to subjugate Courland. The other thing we have to do is we currently hold two high chiefdoms, which I don't want. We have the high chiefdom of Samogotia, not looking to hold that ourselves. I think we want to give it to our marshal here, who resides in Memo. I think we're going to give it to him. We're going to grant him the title, the High Chiefdom of Samogotia. We're going to grant him that. We're not giving him the lower titles, for the reason that they belong to us, and there's a few buildings here. We don't have much else to do here other than it telling us we can declare wars. We currently have 3,890 men. Courland can currently amass 785. They're about 1,000 men including their ally. So High Chiefdom of Vishnek, so White Rus is actually attacking them for the chiefdom of Gordinas. So they're actually attacking their ally. This is the perfect time for the subjugation war, I have to say. So I think we're just going to go in for a penny, in for a pound, declare war, subjugate, and that'll bring a large swathe of land under our control. We still don't have the prestige. I've just hyped all of that up for absolutely no reason. Why am I the way I am? Why? Is there anyone else we can declare war on right now? I honestly don't think there is. We could go across the border here. And honestly, if I'm being honest, I'd like to take this and maybe put someone from our family in there as a separate ruler. And we can sort of use that as a boundary and, you know, support them where we can. But it looks like we're hemorrhaging prestige, so I'm going to let some time pass. If anything crops up, we can resume from there. We have a new martial perk. We are going for living off the land. We're going to increase our raid speed and our supply capacity, which is massive if we want some sustained reigning. The other thing I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to go there. I want to raise my men-at-arms as raiders, but I'm not sure if that's something we can do. So, we can raise 2,700 men as raiders. Or, if I do this, and then that, and then at this point, right, so, say at this point, I raise local raiders. They're going to be all levies. I guess we're going to raise everyone as raiders, and I think we're going to go over and do some sort of ranged raiding. So we're going to go along there, just carve ourselves a path and then head back. So first port of call is going to be the tribe of Shaisno, I believe. We're going to go in there and say, in fact, wait, I lie. The tribe of Naklo will be our first call. We'll set that up as a base of operations, then continue on our travels. They are raiding us too, so we can send one of them there and then one of them onwards to start raiding the second province. Excellent. Efficient. Okay, we've got the chaps raised. They're now on their way. They know where they're going. They know what they're going to be raiding. Time is of the essence. So one of them is going to go raid this place with a decent whack of money at it. So the bigger group's going to raise the tribe of Naklo. We're then going to order them to go onwards to here once they're finished. Once this once this party of raiders gets here, we're going to order them to go on. They'll hit here. And we'll just keep working them one and the other. That's the dream here. That's the dream. So they're done there. We'll get them going there next. Once they're finished. Prisoners taken in siege, that's exactly what we want. Child of my destiny. My daughter-in-law Potyava has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of Randolfski dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. They have immediately gave him Fread. That is our grandson. We're gonna... Does it immediately give you Fread the second? I was hoping it does, but we'll need to wait and see. Trading outpost has been built and we can ransom some prisoners. We can get 10 gold for you. Fortunately, they're both from the same house, but that's fine. It's money, and money's what we need just now. Money is our lifeblood. We need to get ourselves some prestige together so we can do that subjugation war. 25 gold here for Chiefess Dagmar. Happy to pay that right now. Once you've raided there, you're going to go there, and you're going there, my chap. We are taking a little bit of casualties to attrition, but that's fine. We're gathering gold, and what is more important than gold? We'll hit some of these 15 gold places here, and then I think we'll head back. That's the dream. We're taking a lot of attrition, actually. A lot. Once they're done there, we're going to send them to here, although they're already been raided. / siege, so there's that. And once they're done there, I might send them there as well. There, we have 15 gold, so we're going to send them there. They're going to try and attack us. This should be an interesting battle, to say the least. I think they're also raiders. Nope, I'm lying. That's the defenders of this territory. They can try their best. Gerkis comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards careful planning, such as Gerkis, can come truly to understand its uses. She now knows a lot of ways to get what she wants. Most importantly, she's highly aware of the... Okay, interesting. What a balanced character. What a seriously balanced character. We are going to marry here for alliance power the Kingdom of Sweden. We could marry them to them, would be then allied with the Kingdom of Sweden. That seems like a good move for us, so we're going to commit to that. Gerkis, we wish you all the best in your endeavours, my dear. Alliance formed with King Bjorn Ironside of Sweden. He's 64. Excellent, that's a strong alliance we have there. Should keep us a little bit more secure. That's been raided. We're going to... I think we'll head these guys back. They've done their bit. Got 25 raid loot. I was hoping for more, but we'll make it work. We've got another prisoner. We'll pass that on. We're ransoming you already. Boreas, sunny day. As I make my way to the stable, I am greeted by the happy neighs of Boreas. She seems eager to stretch her legs in the beautiful weather, and I can do nothing but agree. I must take every moment to practice. Did this day? Yeah, I mean, we're going to take every moment to practice. We're diligent. My spy masters come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my daughter Gerkis. We obviously need to stop someone from killing our daughter. It's our oldest daughter. She's came of age. I understand you are interested in deepening your grasp on warfare. High Chieftain Povilas puts a hand to his heart as he approaches me. I might be able to help you see the battlefield in new ways. Povilas is well known for his mastery of logistics. If there was one who could help me understand, it would be him. So he's the High Chieftain, he's the guy that we've just elevated, so he does like us. So, I want to learn. We want to know for ourselves. Gerkis has died. Ah, what a shame. Oh well, I guess we need to appoint a new one. Antiquarian, aptitude good. Well, you're getting signed up right away. You're getting signed up right away. So that's someone now of a higher skill level. That's excellent. We're still raiding this place. Taking a long time. These chaps are just about back with their loot. I think what I'll do is I will start building when they return, because, you know, building something obviously takes longer than crafting it. So once they're back, we'll get them disbanded. Like so. So we're going to disband them. We're now going to go to what is our capital. And we're going to start construction of, I think, gathering halls. I think we'll go with gathering halls. Once this siege is over, we'll bring them back, and we should have enough gold to create or craft a new item with our new antiquarian, may I add, who is of good aptitude. High Chieftain of Sound has finished the craft. Oh, excellent. We are starting to get control, aren't we? It's starting to come together. We'll continue though, it's going to take a while, but it's coming together. Once they're finished there, they can head back. Oh no, we're being attacked again. I think that's why this is taking so long. We're being attacked quite literally every few days. We'll raid here on the way back, because it's a whack of money. And because we can. Because we can. You can see we're covering prestige-wise now. I guess we're fully replenished. Our piety has gone up, and our dynasty renown is forever increasing. I think they're actually being raided as we speak. Now, I obviously don't want to help whoever's raiding win. I want to do it myself. Fight's going on a long time though. Okay, we're not getting to raid that. Let's just go back and we'll return our money. We've got 33 gold. It's going to take us over the 100. We can start crafting something. So it's been a successful bit of raiding. We've got some money together. We've improved ourselves and our economy. We just need prestige. Prestige is key. So disband. Thank you very much. We're going to go into our options, and we cannot commission an artifact until 891, the 31st of July. So we have a little bit of waiting to do. I will. I'm not going to go on a pilgrimage. We're just going to wait that timer out, and then we'll get another artifact commissioned. Boreas, horse enthusiast. My mentor High Chieftain Pavelis looks Boreas up and down, nodding approvingly. It is a mighty fine mare you have here, my king. If you would allow me to take her for a ride, I would be very grateful. Yeah, no one rides my horse bar me. Sorry, sir. I was shocked when I caught Eccles trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting chieftain Vingaldus. He confessed he had thought he could get away with it, but now he knows it was wrong. Honesty, cover it up. I think we want our child to be sort of deceitful, like we're vengeful, etc. So I think we're going to help cover it up. Kugus comes of age. Kugus Randolfski. Not a bad character, may I add. Not bad at all. You grow up fast. Kugus can marry. Right, who are we going to marry Kugus to? That's the question. So he's 16. He's a stewardship character, which obviously has its pros. Is there any good stewards available that are roughly the same age as him? 17. She's also Polish. Give us an alliance to the chiefdom of Svobodin. You know what? That works for us. That works for us. We'll send them to get married and hopefully enjoy their life. I really don't want any concubines just now. We're getting old. We just want our wife. 45 years old. Our wife's 47. We're just quite content with our lineage that we've created here. We can also now commission an artifact. We are going to do that. And I think this time we're going to go for a regalia. It'd be nice to have a, one of everything essentially. So, we have Arunus here. He will be the one crafting, and our antiquarian, who's of a higher skill, will hopefully be helping. We are going to lash out at this point, just to decrease some stress. As soon as all my vassals are seated and Chieftain Aeolus starts talking, I smile brashly. Chieftain Aeolus, sorry to interrupt, but why are you always such an abhorrent churl? And you, Chieftain Vingaldus, were you born a knave, or did that develop later in life? And you, don't think I don't see you. So we're lashing out, we've lost a bit of stress. Someone else's problem is the general mantra of Fread of Prussia. So we've got two sons that have grown up. Inspiration, a vassal to remember. Chieftain Aurelius and Chieftain Alexander are amongst the most powerful vassals of my realm. I never know how to keep them happy, so they don't go around stirring up trouble. Perhaps flattery is the way to go. Anyone would be pleased to have something made in their name, wouldn't they? And I'm not making anything in their name. So we can name it to each of them, or to ourselves. Yeah, I'm putting it to ourselves. We've created this kingdom. It'd be nice for something lasting in the halls in our name. Now, we are getting close to the amount of prestige we needed to do a subjugation war, aren't we? We need 15 prestige. The second that's there, we're going to war. The second it's there. Boreas, trusty mare. A renowned trainer has approached me after hearing rumours of mighty mare Boreas and offers her services. All I ask in return is a small compensation. She needs to be stronger. To move more swiftly is something she needs to learn. She needs to work on her endurance. If there's one thing she's lacking, it's fierceness. I think swiftness would be good. Especially if we're wielding an axe. Boreas took to her training well, and results could be seen instantly. That was money well spent. She's now an agile warhorse. Damn. +2 prowess and 0.25 prestige a month. Well, damn. Hybrid culture formed. Interesting. That's obviously cost them a lot. So 375 is the magic number. I will My metalsmith Arunus updates me on his progress, droning on about the limits of tongs and bellows, yes, making me a personal 40. Does it mean I can't have a say? A few suggestions. Our background has a slightly higher quality, excellent. Our background in warfare has definitely been prevalent in the crafting of most of our items, if we're being honest. I don't think we have a court physician right now. No, we do. She's still poor though. She's very poor. High Chieftain Pavilas has shown me the ins and outs of ensuring provisions reach my soldiers in the field. My final test is a mock battle in which I must protect my supply train from his attack. Prepare the ranks. High Chieftain Pavelis comes riding up to me. Impressive, he shouts. My troops could not even get close to the supply train. I have learned so much. I mean, that seemed a little bit easy, but I'll take it. So at some point we picked up Raider. We're now also a logistician. So our raiding has only went up a level. Only went up a level. At 46, we're looking well. We're looking well. A demonstration of his leadership. My Martial High Chieftain Pavilas has been hovering around my council meetings lately. Knowing his interest in matters of leadership, I cannot help but feel that the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There is something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. Let's go greet some recruits. And we got a martial perk. Excellente. I think here we are going to go for prepared conscription. And we'll try and work our way towards actually getting like a final trait. Chieftain Golden's favouring. He's never once used it. Our friend Golding. I'd like him to educate our grandson. He's our longest running friend and he's going to educate the future heir. I think that'll work well. Inspiration realised. Over here, my lord. My champion Arunus waves me over with a wide grin. Right, here we go. This is lovely. So we have a piece of regalia. A fancy regalia set of fine craftsmanship. It consists of a silver sceptre set with pieces of agate, a linen cloak that has been embroidered with linen thread, and a large agate cabochon necklace, plus 0.12 prestige per month. And for powerful vassals we get a bonus as well, and we get extra seduction. Thank you, sir. Now, is this something that we can... yeah, we can equip it right here. Let's go. That has us now got a full set. All we need now is some trinkets, which we unfortunately possess none of at the moment. There are no court artifacts, so we're fully equipped in terms of what we can have. So, Golding is happy to begin educating our grandson, who will be the future king, which is something I find to be very agreeable. Kurland, we still don't have the prestige to go in here, and it looks like they are now fighting... wow, he's got a war of tyranny against them. God, it's tempting. We could just take the duchy off him. Could be a good move, right? Maybe we just take the duchy off him instead of a subjugation. Use the subjugation later on elsewhere. Yeah, I think that's what we might do. Child of my destiny. My daughter-in-law has given birth to a daughter, Galinus. I'm going to name this one after our wife. So this would be Gerkis. Gerkis is now in. There we go. Excellent news. Right, our numbers are increasing. I think we're going to go to war for the duchy here. I think that's what makes the most sense. Kunis, who the hell are you? Why are we hosting someone with a claim on our own? I mean, I guess if he's at our court, then he can't be a problem elsewhere, right? We can't imprison him. We could try to kill him. I think we're going to try and kill him. He's a danger to our setup here. Very much is. My Rose Queen Gerkis is playing absent-mindedly with my hair as she tells me about ancient military campaigns. What a woman. Her point of view is intriguing, yet it is her passion for the subject which I admire the most. The deeper she delves, the more animated she becomes, and those beautiful eyes of her are positively glowing. I think I could listen to her forever. They're just becoming our soulmate right now. I think we'll fall in love with our wife over some martial explanation. My declaration of love catches Gerkis off guard. Her hand becomes still in my hair, and I can feel her heart pound against my cheek. My own is beating just as hard. I do care for you, Fread, and I enjoy our time together. Can we just leave it at, holy shit, She doesn't love us. She doesn't love us. After an awkward apology, I dive back into the conversation about ancient military campaigns, desperate to dispel the tension between us. I tried to do the right thing and we're still getting the martial experience. What a time to be alive. Right, it's time to go to war. It's been a long time coming. But before that, while I was at the market with Echolas, that is our son, his attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. When the man begged for water, Echolas immediately promised to bring it, and soon returned from a nearby well, letting the criminal drink from his cupped hands. I don't think there's anything here that probably... Maybe we are going to raise him to be compassionate. Maybe that works best here. But anyway, we're going to war now. It's time. We're going in. We're going to take the duchy. No, we're not. We're taking the duchy. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. I don't want Livonia, we want Courland. And we're going in for a penny, in for a pound. Everyone's been raised in 2 lots and we're going to just go over the border and invade. Looking good, may I add. So, you're going for the capital. You chaps are going to go there and we're going to try and also take control of the revolt. Stop them from causing problems. So we're gathering our forces and then we're going straight across the border here. We are commanding the force... No, we're not commanding any of the forces. We're going to change that. We should be commanding at least one of them. And then in here we have Leadus Iscava. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, the important thing here is that he's leading the siege and he has flexible leader. We won a small engagement there. I'm actually going to break this army in half and I'm going to send half of them to here just so we're sort of carpet siege in the west. We'll keep a strong force here at the sort of crossing point. That way we can hopefully stay on top here. I also think this will more or less just allow us to sort of carpet siege everything we want to take, with the exception being Selpolis. Are they going out to this little island? And another martial perk. Yeah, Dancer. I think we're going to go for Overseer here. It's probably what we're closest to. So we'll work our way straight down the centre. Oh no, they're going out to the sea, not the isle. But we've almost sieged down this place. Once we've taken that, we'll head them to... In fact, I think I'll take half of them and go to Selpolis. I think they're going to go try and siege us, which is an interesting tactic, I guess. Here, we are going to leave enough besiegers and then go chase them down. They're not... we're not allowing them to siege us. There's no way that's going to be something that happens here. I'm going to go to Twangst. We can't build anything there, actually. I'm lying to you. We're not going to go to Twangst and do anything. I'm going to move them north just again to shore up our front, in fact. Yeah. I'm going to move them to Selpolis. Selpis? Selpils. Really have no idea how to say that, but that's where they're headed to next. That siege is over. We'll send them ahead. And then they're going to come to here. Our main army is going to continue just chasing them down. Prisoners are being taken. Arrange a marriage. This is our daughter Gerkis. This is the one we approved. That can go. That is our alliance sort of solidified with the Swedes, which can only be a good thing. Fort level is too high. Oh, okay. Valuable hostage captured. The job is done. We're ending the war early. Look at that. Duchy's now ours. We're going to go straight in, disband our men, and then we're going to have to give away a piece of the land here. So we have Groben under our control. I guess you're in our prison. I'm going to ransom everyone we can for money. Cash is king, right? Cash is king. We are above our domain limit. I do want to give it away, but I don't know if now's the time. You are not a fan of ours. We don't actually have the High Chiefdom here. We've just got one of the... Right, you are in our prison. We can ransom you for 50 gold. Which I'm fine with. I'm then going to give... Yeah, I'm going to give Groben to this lad. Is this the guy we went to war with? No, I don't think it is. We're going to give him that, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully that's going to bring him to like us, which it does. And then we can use that hopefully to our advantage. Got to say, Prussia's looking thick. Prussia is looking thick. I don't know how much further north I want to go. I like having a slight border between us and Novgorod. I know they are currently our ally, but we know what they're like in this game. We know exactly what they're like. I'm going to go in here. We're going to call a hunt because we're a novice hunter and it just makes sense. We don't want the Hive Chiefdom of Courland. And then here, I think we are going to go to war down here and just take this from him. That way we've not got any ugly borders. We're trying to cut down on border gore, right? That's the dream here. So I am going to attempt to fight this war just with our sort of guard, if you will. So we'll send them across. Again, I do not have a siege leader. I thought I did. There we go. Rough terrain expert and a yeah, so he should help the siege go even quicker here. We'll appoint him. Our hunt has finally came to fruition. We would think it a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest hart I have ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight lying dead before me. Jägernaut is just as awestruck. I have never seen such a thing, my lord. Its head will look beautiful in my great hall, or we give the credit to our son. We'd take the credit ourselves by the looks of it because we're ambitious, so we're going to take that. We're just going to take that for ourselves just now. I don't think there's anything they can do here. I don't think they can raise the troops they need. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind us as the servants prepare, so we're excellent. A successful hunt. Our prestige is up high again, and I must say we're looking good. We've almost got 5k men. How we have risen. How we have risen. He's actually trying to attack us. That brave soul. That brave soul. I wonder if we'll win. I was about to say, I wonder if we'll win this before his reinforcements get here. The answer was yes. Yes, we will. And success. Enemy combatants captured. Yes, please. We'll take every coin we can get. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will have... Okay. Let's just do it. This is the guy who has claims to our land. This comes out of the darkness, blade in hand. I glance around desperately looking for something to use as a weapon, before my eyes land on the nearby Randolfski regalia. Seizing it, I use it first to block the incoming knife thrust before bringing it down on Ulanika's skull again and again. Eventually I fall back exhausted, dropping the regalia where it lies covered in blood and gore. We have just killed him with the item we crafted. Someone has failed to murder me. You gain watch. Someone's trying to kill me. We've reduced the we've reduced the durability of the Randolfski regalia by 8 years. I think we'll. I don't think we're going to try and kill him anymore. I think we'll take that as a. We have a mole. We also have a building finished, so we're going to go straight in here, and we're going to. Nope, it's in the coastal settlement. So in here, what we're going to do is build a war camp. Well, that was a strange turn of events. I thought we were possibly going to be killed there. But alas, here we are. Of course, we're going to invite him, yes. We've got another promoting cultures finished. That's taken quite some time. We're going to go for that again. We want to just continue promoting our people's culture here. There we go. Right. Boreas is sick. Yeah, I think we're going to try and keep her in fine fettle if we can. This siege is coming to an end. The glory will soon be here. Be a nice looking border, right? No many countries. We need to take out Lithuania, though. There we go. Siege is won. Prisoner taken. I will take the coin off of him before I ransom. There we go. And now we'll end the war. Excellent. Right, so that war's a success. We can disband our troops here. And Zakrozim, we're going to grant to, again, the only thing I want to do is give it to someone who's not going to sort of be too much of a challenge to us with high stewardship. I don't want to give it to someone who's already a chieftain, so I think Garonas is going to be the one, and we'll give that to him. So we've got a new vassal here, back under our domain limit. Okay, this seems like a nice point to end. So, in this 5 episodes that I've pre-recorded and I will just dump release, so they're all going out at the same time, we have managed to rise with King Fread of Prussia. He's 48 years old. You can see he's turned out to be a pretty good character. He's very balanced. He doesn't really excel at much other than fighting, but he can do everything. He's definitely up there in terms of prowess. And you can see that he's raised a fair few men, and he's increased the standing of his court and his family itself. He's created Prussia, which I would argue is probably one of the strongest. It's probably one of the strongest pagan sort of blobs that exist. Obviously, Sweden's fairly hard to challenge. But we technically have more men than them, so I'd say it's one of the strongest blobs out here. One thing we've not done in this game that I always love doing is seeing how the British Isles have turned out. You can see that Scotland's slowly been reduced to the point that it's now just the Jarldom of Albany, and Sudreyar is basically becoming Scotland. England is as much of a mess as it always is. France, well, I guess France is doing French stuff, and somehow the Jarldom of Albany is also over there. Brittany and West... Oh, God. Spain's trying to fight back with limited success. Italy is Italy's doing Italy things. And the Byzantines are doing what they can out here. They're doing what they can, but it doesn't look overly good for them. But friends, as I said, if this has a good reaction to it, people are enjoying watching it, the viewership is good, I'll continue playing this one, and we can maybe even try and get into the sort of medieval ages and maybe start using this button, the Royal Court. All we have to do now to further this is upgrade this, I believe, and then we'll go into the feudal stage. But for those of you who have watched thus far, thank you for your viewership. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. And I will be doing a video that will be a sort of one-off long playthrough of just showing off the new DLC, probably in Scotland. And if you do want to see more of myself, I will be uploading content here on the YouTube channel, and I also stream on Twitch. There will be a link in the bio. Toodle pip for now, friends. Toodle pip for now.